Hey everyone, name is James, 37 years old, live in Blacksburg, Virginia. This is my first video and everything. Jumped on this YouTube several months ago, seen the Cult of Dusty, love all of his videos. Well, that really got me started into more or less wanting to speak out and everything, being an atheist. Yeah, I used to just sit around, not do much anything. Sit there and think to myself, bitch to myself about what in the hell's going wrong and how religious stuff is just completely retarded. But now I'm going to try to voice some thoughts and everything. Religion? Yeah, I think we'd be better off without it. But I can't say we can make everybody not believe. That's sort of a thing you gotta make them want not to believe. It's sort of hard thing to even try to do, especially the Mormons. I had the Mormons come up to my place and, like a dumbass, I invited them in and everything. Tried to actually see some of their reasoning by what they actually believe in. Them fuckers are completely brainwashed. I mean, they said they want me to believe in something. I'm like, what's your evidence? And they kept on pointing back to the book. And then they'd give me a scripture. And it didn't really mean anything to me. And like, oh, you're supposed to be this way, and you're supposed to be that way, and it's like, shouldn't I be the way I want to be? Wouldn't it make me the most happy? It's like, I really don't understand all this. I was like, well, how do you know there is a God? They're like, we know it's true because the book and more or less believing. You gotta have faith. I'm like, I can't have faith in anything. I'm the sort of person that you gotta have proof for me to believe anything. Guess you could say it's sort of closed-minded, but it's actually not. It's open-minded, because if I'm wanting evidence, just throw it to me. Yeah, I'm willing to learn. I ain't the smartest guy in the world, and definitely don't have the best grammar, or how you say, the most good sounding words. The great big giant ones with long syllables. I really don't care about that. I like a simple speech. It's just, they kept on going through this shit, and then they gave me a verse, and they was like, well, we want you to read these verses out of this book. I'm like, okay. Well, the first one they gave me is like, the people at school, the people that worship God and all this, is going to have eternal wealth in heaven and all this, and if you're not, you're damned. It's sort of like, what am I damned from? And then I asked him the very next time I seen him, I'm like, what does this mean? It sounds like to me I'm being damned to hell or something. But it just says I am damned. They're like, well, it's just saying that you're stopped. And you can't further any more knowledge because you're damned, because you will not believe. I'm like, that don't make sense. I thought it was an actual knowledge. You had to go out and research it for yourself. I ain't the smartest person. If someone asked me something about aerophysics or whatever it is, I ain't gonna know what in the hell it is. So, who do I go? To the people that know it. Go right in, and then there's tons of scientists go through. And then the easy way to do it is put debunk. You come to like something like, oh, this might be true. Type it in and put debunk on the end. And it'll say how many people's actually went in there and proved it to be false. I mean, Google is your friend. I love Google. But anyways, it's just like, I had conversations. It was probably 15, 20 times they come over. And then finally I was like, if you can't give me evidence, then I can't believe in what you believe in. Because if there's no evidence, I have no belief in it. Well, atheism fits me pretty good. It's just a lack of belief. And I got a lack of belief in a lot of shit. But anyway, I guess they got tired and they gave up on me, and I'm glad they did because it was extremely annoying. But I'm happy. I hope this wasn't too bad and didn't suck too awfully bad, but thanks for watching. Take her easy.